What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to Throwback Thursday here on your Totally Cool channel. I'm Big Joe, taking you to another toy adventure on Third Earth with a continuation of our ThunderCats series, and this is gonna be one heck of a figure. This is going to be, and you're surely wondering what this logo or what this insignia is all about. It's not the Eye of Thundera, because this is our first ThunderCats villain. Yep, one of the many creatures on Third Earth that makes the ThunderCats' lives a miserable wreck. Yep, instead of leaving the cats to their own devices and leaving them alone and letting them live their own lives on Third Earth with their allies and their friends, these guys just come in week after week after week after week, ruining the day for the peace-loving ThunderCats. And we have featured for today one of the key pivotal villains after, say, Mumra. But let's take a look at the box first. As I said, you've got the normal. This is actually Mumra symbol, although this guy is aligned with Mumra, but he's not a servant of Mumra. And then on the back, you've got ThunderCats. Flip them out again, and you've got Ultimates on top. And then it's a sleeve, so it's an old figure, probably 4, maybe 5 years old. And we are unveiling Captain Hammerhand. Captain Hammerhand. Arr. One of the space pirates that make life unbearable on Third Earth for Lionel. Right? So you've got the window, you've got Captain Hammerhand, very, very large figure if you ask me. And then you've got on the back Captain Hammerhand and his animated look. And then you've got the bio, which I'm going to read to you. As it says, Captain Hammerhand is a ruthless cyborg raider and leader of the Berserkers who sail Third Earth in search of delicious unicorns. They eat unicorns. Man, that's nasty. Feared for his powerful metal arm, he often acts as a mercenary and has even been enlisted by Mumra himself. Following a battle with the ThunderCats, he and the Berserkers appeared to drown in a whirlpool, but Mumra later invoked his spirit, placing it into a clone of Panther who proceeded to wreak havoc until he was thwarted. There's a lot going on in that bio. We're not going to dive deep because we're not going to look for a Panther clone. We're going to do Mumra later on, but we're going to do and show and feature Captain Hammerhand. So, that's the box. That's the window. Let's open him up. Oops. Ooh, I cut the box. First time I did that. What did I do? Okay. As always, the ThunderCats Super7 figures are very easy to remove from the box. And let's... Ooh, double clamshell. Always nice when you have a double clamshell. See, 2 clamshells. Get the cutter back out because this one needs to be... Okay, I think we need a new cutter because the blade is no longer as sharp as it used to be. So, okay, it wasn't that much of a surprise for the clamshell because it's got 3 hands. Just 3 hands. Yep, just 3 hands. Set that aside because what's more important is the hammer hand. Yep, that is Captain Hammerhand with this alternate head. What is this? A bag of coins? 2 bags of coins. You've got his blaster and you've got the other hand that can be placed. It's more of like a closed, clenched hammer hand. And then you've got the alternate head. I don't know what's the difference. Let's take him out. It's got the regular twist tie. Not your ties. The plastic ties need to be cut. Let's take him out now. It's still got that plastic belt protector. Okay, to the side. Let's take him out. Ooh, this looks very heavy. This one's pretty heavy. Pretty funky. See what I mean? That's making a lot of noise, but almost there. This turned into an ASMR video. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Likey, likey. Me likey. Alright. Let's take this guy out. That's a very, very hefty figure. And it stands upright real quick. Okay. What's the difference? Okay, okay. Let's see the other. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's do an articulation review because this is another unique figure. It's not a G.I. Joe. It's not what we used to review. Let's do an articulation review. As you can see, the neck would have very minimal movement because you've got the beard and then you've got the ponytail. Okay? And then you've got the neck stuck into a hunched over shoulder. Okay? So the neck joint is somewhere here, so it can't really move that much. But one thing for sure is the hair accent looks very, very nice. The shoulders are pretty basic. You've got the regular ball and socket joint. Yep, moves up and down, round and around. And then the elbow, I don't think it's got a real... Oh, it's got some kind of elbow. This one is... It closes. So it can grip something, probably his blaster, or the blaster goes in this hand. So Captain Hammerhand has got a big metal arm or hand and smash people, smash things. It's got a waist. No, it doesn't have a lot of waist movement. It doesn't even have a chest or torso movement. Very, very. Oh, that's very. Yeah, it's got. Well, he's got a waist movement, but it's very tight. Okay. Now, if you look at the legs, they're also different. Aside from different hands, this one's more human, this one's more cyborg or cybernetic. The same thing with the feet. He doesn't have a peg leg like most pirates do. He's got the regular leg, and he's got this robotic, huge Frankenstein-looking leg. It's even got the pegs or the bolts on the side. So you've got the regular, again, lovable about Super 7 figures that the joints, the knees and the elbows are pinless. Look at the knees on this one. And then you've got the hip movement, pretty good. Again, compared to the Super 7 Silverhawks, the the crotch area or the butt area is not as big. Okay? Now, if the belt is just nasty and scary. You've got the skull and the cross. Is it crossbones? No, just a skull with some bony left belt loops, and it's really scary, really scary. All right, and look at that face. Now I was wondering why would he need another face? Because this one's a little bit more menacing. This one's a little bit more surprised. He's got that look. This one's surprised. This one's just mean. Okay. Now this one can grip this hand can actually grip something. It's even got movable fingers. I'll show you. 1 finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers. And then it can open like that. Even the thumb can move. Up and down. Yep. So it's a fully functioning hand. The other one, I don't know about the other one. Okay. This one's got a nice face. It's got 3 other hands that are mostly left. Yeah. Yeah, it's got 3 left hands extra that are pretty good for posing. And then let's take a look at his kind of like a blaster or musket or something. Okay. I don't know how he's... okay, that other hand is... It's a struggle, guys. I'm sorry. So there, that's where that goes. That's where that goes. I prefer to put the hand in put the rifle on the hand first before I remove the hand. and put it in because that makes it easier. There we go. That's a weird looking grip. So he's using sort of a shotgun turning it into a pistol. But pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Okay, he's got the open palm on the other hand, and like, wow. So I'm gonna bash you. I'm gonna blast you, and then I'm gonna bash you. Right? I wanna see what these bags are for. Oh, okay. Let's see. That's a nice pose right there. So he's got this hand, and it's got the bag right there. Ha! Nice. He's a pirate after all, guys. He's a pirate after all. Can you fit two? Can you put two in there? I think it can hold. Let's see. One more. Don't fall. No, the hand should not fall. Oh! Spoke too soon. Let's see. There we go. See? He can hold 2 bags of gold or whatever currency they had back in the day or back in that world. But that's a very, very nice figure. Okay. Let's do a toy review. You're starting to grow on. You're starting to grow on me. Let's do this better. That's better. Okay. Let's do a toy review. Put that on the ground. Okay. First impression. Captain Hammerhand is not your regular mutant. He's not your regular villain from the series. If you actually watch the first 10, maybe 12 episodes, he doesn't show up there. You've got Mum-Ra, who's the big bad. You've got Monkian. You've got Slithe, Vultureman, and Jackalman. Very unique and creative names, by the way. Considering that Vultureman is a vulture and Jackalman is a jackal, right? Not very creative. But those were your regular villains in the start of the series, and then things started getting a little bit more exciting. And this is one of those guys that when he showed up, was like, what the heck is he gonna do? So, as I mentioned in the intro, yeah, he was actually hired by Mum-Ra because Mum-Ra can't finish the job. You know what I mean? He's not like Thanos, so he can do it all myself. He's not. He hired somebody. He had to outsource it to a pirate nonetheless, right? So, he's if you're a big fan of ThunderCats, you'll know him. I wasn't that big because the cartoon stopped. A certain point in time, it just stopped. We couldn't get any more of it, and then I wasn't able to follow the story. So I've seen him in a few episodes, but I didn't really get into who he was. With that, my intrigue for the character only got tickled when these figures started coming out. And I just had to have him because I'm a completist. But now that I see him, I've seen him inside the box. When I first saw the figure, I was like, I don't care who he is, he looks good, I gotta have him. That's the first impression. And seeing him first out of the box also adds to that, oh, that was a good addition. The first impression outside the box was even better when he was inside the box. What else? Playability, yes. So many accessories, so many different looks, so many different poses. Even these small things are just great. They're not even afterthoughts. They're like, oh, this is going to make the character look better. Everything is functional. You've got the hands moving. You've got the rifle. You've got the different heads. Everything's fun. So, playability is just up there. Posability, man, look at that figure. It's big, it's tall, it's chunky, it's menacing. It could really match Lion-O toe-to-toe. It could go against Panthro and just give him a few whoops. The color scheme also pops. You know, he is a much needed addition to the collection. And if he's not there, your collection's missing something. So shelf appeal is also top notch. Price point, that's where it gets dicey. I got him not on pre-order because I was chasing after the collection when the line came out, and I just started late, maybe in the 3rd or 4th, maybe even 5th wave. So he kind of came out and I had to look for him. So he was a little bit more expensive. But standard retail price, still around 3,500 to 4,000 pesos. Sometimes even 4,500. But I got him for a little bit more than that, somewhere 4,800. So it's almost $90, 90 US dollars. But then see what you're getting, and I think it's still worth it. Okay? Now, did I regret getting him? No. And that takes us to our final toy review. All right? Final toy review. Is he not cool? Is he cool? Or is he totally cool? Let me know what you think in the comments box. Okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think he's cool. Should I change my mind? Is he? No, he's not. He's just, well, not just cool. He is cool. He's almost totally cool if he had more accessories, if you ask me. Like a different hand, a different hammer hand, a different head. I mean, he's got this, but could have been more. But that being said, the figure in itself really, really makes it worth it. Said at the same time, he stands pretty well. He looks pretty good on camera. He looks pretty good with the other Thundercats. We're gonna have to put him in a battle scene with Lionel sometime. But he is a very cool figure. He's a very worthy addition to your Thundercats collection, especially once you've got all of the mutants and the Berserkers complete. So that ends our toy review, our unboxing and toy review for Captain Hammerhand of the Super 7 Ultimates ThunderCats collection. And we thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to hit like. Don't forget to smash subscribe. Hit that bell button and follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And this is Big Joe always reminding you, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye. Oh, the other eye. Is it the other eye? Yeah, the other eye.